think Shawn is hurt. I think he's hurt bad.
It is ridiculously disheartening when your mind and your heart wants to do something, but your body just won't let you.
Shawn Michaels obviously in pain, gutting it out here.
To watch him and think and know that he's pretty much has a broken back, and to see what he did that night.
Using every ounce of strength and energy that he's got. And Shawn Michaels somehow comes over. My God, can you believe this man?
Can't help but have a incredible amount of respect for that.
Michaels now, he's injured. And the elbow.
The match is reaching that crescendo.
Referee might kill him.
The referee gets taken out. There's only one man who can step in and fill the shoes of the referee in this match, and you know who that? It's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has to go from enforcer to referee.
Mike Tyson has got to do something now.
You firmly believed that he was down with DX and that he would cost Steve Austin the championship. That's how it felt. That's what it seemed like was going to happen.
Austin ducked it. Austin going for the stunner, and Michaels countered. Michaels going for another kick. Austin, he got it! The stunner! Mike Tyson in! Austin as the champion! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! The Austin era has begun!
WWE Rivals, new episode tomorrow at 10. Part of WWE Superstar Sunday on A&E.